Hello everyone, this is Preeti Singh once again in front of you to explain Class 12 Geography chapter Transport and Communication. Transport and Communication. First of all, transport. Transport, communication, and trade establish link between producing and consuming centers. Transport provides the networks of links and carries through which trade takes place. Transport. Transport helps in different ways. It is a service or facility for the physical movement of persons and goods from one place to another through different means and modes. It is an organized service industry and includes transport arteries, vehicles to carry goods and people, organization to maintain arteries and handle loading, unloading, and delivery. Assured transportation and communication promote cooperation and unity. Next is classification of land transport. There are three major classification: road, railway, and pipelines. The significance of modes depends on the types of goods, service to be transport, cost, availability of mode. Next is road transport. Road transport maximum movement take place over land. It has evolved from the earlier to the animals, and then with the invention of wheel the other vehicles came into being. Revolution in transportation came after the invention of steam engine. New inventions are the pipelines, ropeways, and cableways. Next is the total road length is 33.1 lakh kilometer. 80% passengers and 70% of freight are carried by roads. Shahi Roads connects Indus Valley to Son Valley. It is renamed as Grand Trunk Road. It is Next is at present it connects Amritsar to Kolkata. Characteristics of roads: most economical for short distance travel. It provides door to door service, cheaper in compare less to railways as far as construction and maintenance cost, is very suitable for place where railway cannot be built in the adjacent terrains, mountains. Road construction and maintenance require heavy expenditure, and so the quality of roads vary among the developed and developing countries. Next is classification of roads. First is national highway. National highway constructed and maintained by central government. Next is mint of interstate transport. Movement of defense men and material. It connects states capital, and the total length of national highways 65,769 km. It accounts 2% of road length, carry 40% of traffic. Golden Quadrilateral 5,846 km. High density traffic connects metro cities. Time, distance, and cost distance decreased north to south corridor connects Srinagar to Kanyakumari, and east west corridor connects Porbandar to Silchar. Next is state highways. These are maintained by state CPWD. Connects state capitals with district headquarters. Accounts for 4% of road length. Next is district roads. It connects district headquarters with other towns. Accounts for 14% of road length. Next classification is rural roads. It connects rural areas. accounts 80% of road length. Regional variation in road density. Next is influenced by terrain and climate. Other roads, border roads and international highways. Border roads was started in 1960. It helps to develop economy. It strengthens the defense. It improvements of strategic points. It is a premier multifaceted construction and agency. Highest roadway connects Manali to Leh with 4,270 meters altitude. Highest road density is 387.24 per 100 square kilometer in Kerala, and the lowest road density is 10.48 per 100 square kilometer in Jammu and Kashmir. It is high in northern plains and low in mountainous region. Next topic is factor influence roadways. There are different factors which influence the roadways: terrain, climate, economic development, industries, cities, and towns. Next is railways. The first railway line started in 1853 between Bombay and Thane. It is the largest government sector with the length of 63,221 km. It is divided into 16 zones. Railways, they are meant for bulky goods and large number of people over long distance on land. Cheaper and convenient for long distance, helps in bringing and distributing heavy and bulky raw materials and finished products. Consumer suburban terrains are an important modes of transport for the people. 13 lakh kilometers of railways open for traffic in the world. Next, there are different kinds of developments we have to see in railways. First is conversion of meter and narrow gauge into broad gauge. Steam engines are replaced by diesels and electrical engines. Introduction of metro railways, use of CNG, introduction of internet, computer reservation, and container services. Next is pipelines. Pipelines are the new arrivals of Indian transportation map. Used of transport liquid, gaseous or solid in slurry for flow. In USA, dense work of oil pipelines joining producing and consuming areas. Big Inch is one such pipeline carrying oil from Gulf of Mexico to northeast states. About 17% of all freight per ton kilometer is carried through pipelines in USA. In Europe, Russia, West Asia and India, pipelines are used to connect oil wells to refineries and to ports or domestic market. These are the most convenient and efficient mode of transporting liquids and gas over a long distance. Least consumption of energy. Suitable for mountains areas and sea bottoms. Asia's cross-country pipelines is constructed between Naharkatia oil fields and Barauni oil refinery with a length of 1157 km. It was extended up to Kanpur in 1966. Other pipelines are Ankaleshwar to Koyali, Mumbai High to Koyali Hazira, Vijaypur, Jagdishpur. Thank you.